am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of Union City, Georgia, and the title reads, Union City neighbor shoots man he witnessed stabbing woman. Okay? Before we get into this story, guys, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, leaving a comment, subscribe, and you guys can hit me on Twitter. Love to talk there. And let us begin.
Police praising the actions of a neighbor who stopped a man who had stabbed 3 women earlier this morning. The details are like something straight out of a movie. Fox 5's Kim Luffler has more on what happened.
I just couldn't sit there and watch and hear and see what was going on.
Josh Staub says he jumped into action when he heard something going on in his Union City neighborhood early Saturday morning.
Just woke up this morning, heard a lot of commotion going on, looked outside, seen something going on, and I was just being a good Samaritan and stepped up and looked out for someone to save someone's life.
Union City police were called to the Hidden Lake Apartments around 6:40 Saturday morning. When officers got there, police say a woman told them she'd been stabbed and said others needed help.
Officers responded to that location where they observed a female lying outside in between cars who had also been stabbed, as well as 2 subjects behind the apartment, the incident location, that one had been stabbed and appeared the other one had been shot.
Police say the person who was shot was the one who stabbed the women.
Now, guys, I want to stop it here because think about this. This man, I don't know if he has a family or not, or if he's just a single guy, but he took considerable risks just to intervene. Okay, guys, only good guys do stuff like this. Only good guys, people who are not concerned for their well-being at the time. They just see something wrong and they want to take care of it, and that is what this gentleman did. Kudos to him. He is a good guy. He is a very good guy, and he helped. I don't know if looks like one person did die, but he intervened at his own risk. He didn't have to. Who knows what he was doing? I mean, what's his day off? He said it was Saturday. Wasn't working, chilling, whatever he was doing. And he had the foresight enough, number 1, to be armed, and then number 2, to go out there and use his firearm. Let's see what else they have to say.
As the male suspect was assaulting these female subjects with the knife, a onlooker saw the assault taking place. He stepped up, he took action, he stopped the threat. He did shoot the suspect. We actually commend them for what they did in stepping up.
Because I have a daughter, and I respect my females and everything out there. So I'm just doing the right thing, stepping up.
Guys, let me stop it one more time. So he had a daughter. He has a child he has to look after, and he did that. He is a good guy. Most people will not do this, okay? They'll call the police. They'll look out from their window. They will not do a damn thing. But this guy stepped up to his own detriment and was able to do what he did. Thank God. Let us finish out the story.
Police say one of the women died after being stabbed. The suspect was taken to the hospital where he later died from his injuries. Police are still looking into exactly what led up to all this, but they say right now this does appear to be the result of a domestic dispute. In Union City, Kim Luffler.
Guys, so just if we go back to just the women that are stabbed, you could also make the argument of, why didn't these women have their arms on them? Why weren't they able to protect themselves? I know that might be cruel, but I really do need you to think about it. There are some small percentage of women who watch this, and you got to think, are you going to be your own first responder? are you as a lady going to have your firearm in your purse or strapped to your thigh or underneath your bra strap and be able to use it when you need to? And even when you get stabbed. We covered a story where there was a man, I think this was somewhere in Seattle. I may not have posted this yet, but he had tourniquets on him. So he had gotten shot, and he was able to apply tourniquets to himself. Whether it was his belt or whether it was him having these cat tourniquets or whatever, these SQF or whatever kind of tourniquets on him. But that is the level he was willing to go to, the level of being prepared. Not everybody is going to do that, but you never know when you have to. And this man, 3 women, this reminds me also of what happened in D.C. We had the Joker. He was at the very top of the platform, or the escalator, stabbed someone there, went down the escalator, stabbed another person there, and then got on the platform and he stabbed somebody else there. And, how do you stop individuals like this? People like this, they deserve to be put down. There is no negotiating with people like this. But when you say it, then you get labeled as a vigilante or something like that. And that's not the case. We just know right from wrong, and we know what is good and what is bad. We know evil when we see it. And this guy faced it. Do we have pictures of him? No, but he was in the video. But man, what a good guy. What a good guy. What a good neighbor. What a good Samaritan. And we have to understand, only good people do stuff like this, and good people have guns. It has been proven time and time again. And good people should have guns. Good people should get even more guns. Because if good men do nothing, there will be no good guys.